All right, I will try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. Up until 2020, I didn't pay much attention to politics. You could say up until that point, my views were center aligned and leaning to the left. But it was during and after COVID, also in 2020, was when the George Floyd quote-unquote protests were taking place. That's when I was given a violent shove all the way to the right. So when I tell you that I strongly dislike the Democratic Party and what they stand for, I'm not speaking in hyperbole. The Dems can be summed up with these ideas. Bullshit cliches, turn the whole world gay and trans, and screw over everyone to accommodate illegals and blacks. And the truth of the matter is, they really don't care much for the African American community. They only pretend to come election time. And then after they've served their purpose, they are quickly thrown to the side and disregarded. The difference in this election is that the Biden-Harris administration has been so historically bad. There has been a real shift in the way people think, especially in the African American community. These sanctuary cities have taken away what little resources that are made available to the black communities to give to the illegals, that even now they are strongly disgruntled. Now, will this translate come November 5th or whenever people vote? I don't know. I pulled this card in 2021, for better or for worse. Kamala, Mamala is a historic figure. I kind of put it to the side and forgot about it. And about 2 months ago, I was trying to look for another card, and I came across this one and sent it away to get graded, and it came back as a Gem Mint 10. Now, I can only imagine there are not that many Gem Mint 10s of this particular card. I could be wrong about that. I will most likely sell it as we get closer and closer to that first debate. There is no circumstance in the world where Kamala Harris would be running for president or be the number one pick for the Democratic Party, if not for the fact that she was handpicked by Biden, more like Biden's handlers, in 2020. How she got the nod over Tulsi Gabbard, who is now an independent. She left the Democratic Party not too long ago, maybe a year or so ago. How she got the nod over her will always be a mystery to me. Tulsi Gabbard checked off all the boxes, and I'm sure she was in strong consideration for the VP at that time. The only reason that I can think of is that although she is a minority, she's half Samoan, you wouldn't know it to look at her. If you passed Tulsi Gabbard on the street, you would just think that's a white woman with really nice skin. Whereas it's very clear that Kamala is a woman of color. I will give credit where credit is due. Kamala Harris is an incredibly attractive woman. For 60 years old, she looks absolutely stunning, and I get that's part of her appeal. But I cannot imagine any world leader, especially the ones that dislike us, that would take this woman seriously in any sort of conversation or negotiation. It is spooky how many people have recently jumped on the Harris bandwagon. And their sole reason for doing so is that she is a woman of color. This has never been attempted before. This is an exciting time in American politics. Great vibes, blah, blah, blah. But great vibes won't rectify the economy. And regardless of what the left-wing media reports will tell you, people are hurting financially. Crime is up. So I hope when the voting starts, people will vote with their mind and their wallet and not their hearts. But I don't know. If you look at the preliminary polls, she is either leading or tied in many of the swing states, but that happened in 2016. Hillary was leading in all the polls, and you saw what happened. I think Trump will have no problem in the debate. Hopefully there'll be more than one. I believe J.D. Vance will dog walk that stupid-looking putz from Minnesota. But yeah, These are scary times. I'm concerned. And I hope Trump wins. And I know I'm not in the minority when I say that. But that is it for this video. There's a look at my Kamala, Madam VP, Gemmin 10, 2021 Allen and Ginter card. I'll be putting that up for sale, most likely on eBay very soon, unless I find a taker between now and then. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and have yourselves a terrific Thursday.